Hello, my name is Cecilia, and I'm the oldest of the three Ps who have this YouTube channel. We haven't really posted in forever, but I've been watching a ton of travel videos on YouTube recently, specifically with packing tips for studying abroad specifically. And I thought I would make one because I haven't seen a lot of study abroad videos that have super light packing tips, and I have to pack really light because the only things I have are a carry-on and a personal item to go under the seat. Normally for something like this where I'm moving to a different country, I would probably pay a little extra to have a checked bag, but I'm flying on 10 different flights total because I'm stopping in a bunch of different countries on the way to China, and so I kind of felt restricted to that for now. But I feel like I've been able to get everything I need. The only things I'm going to buy in China are toiletries, maybe a couple t-shirts possibly, and sheets for my bed, little things like that. But otherwise I feel pretty good about everything, so I'm going to show you guys what I have. If you have any suggestions for things that I should add or subtract, I'm not actually leaving for a couple of weeks. This was just to make sure I could actually fit everything I needed into my bags, and so there's still time to order new things, stuff like that, so let me know in the comments. So some quick details about where I'm going. I'll be in Chengdu, China for 4 months, August through December. Chengdu, I think it's kind of like Alabama in the summer. It looks like it'll be like 90s, like 80% humidity and a decent amount of rain. It's right in the mountains, but it's in a valley, so the pollution kind of drifts down and stays over. So I'm trying to mentally prepare myself for a lot of dreary days. And I maybe should have packed more color to compensate for that, but I have just been loving grays and blacks recently, so I actually didn't really buy anything specifically for this trip. The only things I bought, I got this dress and the other maxi dress that I'm bringing at Target last week because I'll be going to Israel and then Guinea afterward, and I know long dresses are more appropriate there. Anyway, so it'll be hot in the summer, but then in the winter time it'll get down to 40s, I think 30s. I'm a little bit chillier, and so I had to bring a winter coat and pants, stuff like that also. So that's the background of where I'm going. This is the bag that is my main clothing bag. This is going to go in the overhead compartment. Hopefully it's going to be less than 7 kilograms. We'll see. I don't know where I got it. It's for my 18th birthday. It was a present from my parents. And I really like it. It's super easy to hold this way. And it's also got this strap too. So super nice. And then this is my backpack that I'm bringing. It's from Amazon. It was $40. The Expatry backpack. This strap is actually starting to come off a little bit, and so when I'm putting it on now, I'm actually holding up with this strap to keep the weight off of it, because I think that was what started ripping it, was slinging it over my shoulder. This bag is kind of small looking, but it's big enough for my laptop. I actually packed for 10 days in Europe in this bag, and I loved it because it just looks a little bit classier. So I don't know, 7 out of 10 would recommend this backpack. So I've been using packing cubes. I know that travel YouTubers talk about packing cubes all the time. Honestly, I think Ziploc bags almost do the job better because you can stuff more into them, really cram them down. But as far as long-term travel, packing cubes are nice because they open straight up, so you can kind of shift through the clothes, whereas Ziploc bags you kind of have to take everything out and put it back in. But I use Ziploc bags a lot, so if you don't really want to invest in travel cubes, honestly, those are totally fine. In the bag itself, I just have my jewelry on this outside pocket. I'm bringing these dangly earrings, the ones that I have in right now. This cute little feather necklace, it's probably right about there on me. And then little pearl studs. So I'll actually go through and show you the clothes that I'm bringing. We've got a rain jacket. I have this little Nike pullover. I've got this gray sweater. It's from American Eagle, but actually from the thrift store. Bringing a Cambrai top. This is my swimsuit. Little top from Target. These guys are also from Target. I didn't even buy these on sale. I bought them full price, so pretty devoted right there. And then we've got this maxi dress from Target. I love this because it folds up super tiny. This dress, which is my absolute favorite, I wear this all the time. It's just a little sundress from Old Navy. Again, got it on sale, $7. Here's where the meat of my clothes are. This travel cube opens this way, which is super nice because I can open it up, and still things are definitely packed in there, but it's a little more accessible. So starting with bottoms, I got these shorts from Target. this skirt, which I've had forever and I really love it. I actually made this, and there's a tutorial on our channel for an infinity dress. If you follow that tutorial, but just make like a donut hole and sew a waistband in, like this is what you get basically. I don't know, it took me like 20 minutes. It's super fast. But anyway, so we've got this skirt. Nike shorts, Columbia shorts, which I just splurged on. So I think I'm just going to permanently hem the bottoms and call it good. Look at all the pockets. There's 3 different pockets. These leggings, my grandma got these from Athleta, and so they're actually super nice. And then I've got this pair of black jeans, super simple. Here are the shirts I'm bringing. This is a Forever 21. It's kind of like a work blouse. This is a Pleone shirt. I don't know if I'm saying that right. This is also from the thrift store, surprise, surprise. Simple gray top. I think this is originally from Target. Got it at the thrift store. This little gray shirt, got it in Cambodia. This dude, a Rent Collective concert shirt. And then just a simple V-neck gray shirt. This was my sister's. So those are the clothes that I'm bringing. I am not going to go through my underwear. I feel like that's self-explanatory. I'm also bringing this winter coat. It doesn't fit in my bag. And so I can either take this guy out and hold it like on my arm, or I can take out either like the cambray top or the Nike sweatshirt, like any of those guys. When I take them out, there's enough room to stuff this guy in there. Or if I'm wearing my tennis shoes and I put some of my other shoes in that bag, there's plenty of space. I'm bringing this dress from Target, and then, oh, this is awkward, these little sandals from Plato's Closet from Target originally. Alright, and then for this bag here, I have my toiletries bag. I'm thinking about investing in like an actual toiletry bag that's not the Ziploc. So let me know if you have any suggestions for small toiletry bags, because I'm in the market right now. I've got chapstick, eyeliner, concealer, and mascara. I've got a toothbrush and toothpaste, a little travel deodorant, and we have face wash, shampoo. Not bringing conditioner because it's, 2 weeks of travel before. Tweezers, nail clippers. This stuff, this is the Febreze Fabric to Go. I love it so much. It's not like actually scented. It just eliminates like bad smells on clothes. And I try not to like overwear stuff. This stuff is just great for when you're in an emergency situation. And then I'm bringing like an extra razor blade and floss. I've got a pair of sunglasses and this headband, also from Athleta. But what I love about this is it actually like works perfectly as a sleeping mask. It's a good headband and like super wide, so when my hair does get really gross, it like covers a lot. And it actually works as an ear warmer too, so lots of uses. I've got my razor, computer charger. This is a charger for my Kindle, an athletic watch, and my Fitbit, which actually, this is such an old Fitbit. I don't use it for anything except for the silent alarm. I like not having to use my phone in the morning, and so I can set the silent alarm. And then it's just like very electronics free. Well, technically there's some really cool electronics in here, but that's irrelevant. And then a charger for my Fitbit. I'm also going to bring a converter. I haven't ordered that converter yet. I think usually the converters are like yay big. I'm going to get one that obviously takes like the 3-pronged here. As far as books, I've got my travel Bible, my Kindle, a planner for just the school year. I was on the fence about this, but I mean, I didn't see a reason to wait and buy a different planner in China. It's pretty small. And then a journal. My computer. And then in the little pockets, I have a comb. I might buy a brush in China, I'm not sure. The comb works fine for short hair. I've got headphones, specifically the ones with the microphone, so they're good for phone calls. And then I have my pens, Tula pens, a Sharpie, and a highlighter. My hair stuff, I might bring a couple more bobby pins, but I only ever do ponytails. Sometimes I clip my hair back like this, and sometimes I do buns. And if I'm doing a bun, I literally just like twist up my hair into a bun and then wrap the ponytail holder around it. And I stick this little clip in to my hair and just like cinch it onto my head. And then I use the bobby pin to keep the strays away on the other side. So it's a really simple method. I have these oil absorbing wipes, just like when it's really hot and humid and sweaty outside, it gets rid of all that gunk. Some gum. This Vaseline lip therapy stuff. I use this pretty much like chapstick. And then on my inside pocket, I've got cash, a credit card, and my student ID. Obviously, I'm also bringing my phone. This is the iPhone SE, pretty old, and it has like the sliding case, so I have my driver's license, a debit card, and my health insurance in there. And then in this back pocket, which is the most secure, I think, I have my passport. My grandparents had an extra one of these RFID passport protectors. I don't know what you guys think. Are those necessary? I've never used one before when I've traveled internationally, but maybe, I don't know. And then my international health insurance, which is provided by my school. Alright, hopefully this is a good view. Here's what we're doing to pack it all up. I'm just going to time lapse it because I don't think you guys need me talking for this. Oh, I feel like rolling wrinkles a lot of my stuff, so I'm trying folding this time. I don't know if it'll be any better. We'll see. Okay, like I said, this is everything I'm bringing to Chengdu, China. And let me know if there's anything else I should pack or get rid of before I leave. Thank you so much for watching.